Time trials. Procedure for conducting running time trials. Time taken between two consecutive block stations is called intersectional running time. Running time is of two types: normal running time and minimum running time. Normal running time. The normal running time, as in the timetable, indicates the following: time required at the booked speed for the run between two stations, the required for permanent engineering share for speed restrictions, the time required for acceleration and deceleration, the time required for negotiating gradients. Minimum running time. Minimum running time is the running time required between two stations with the maximum permissible speed authorized for the section and includes the following: running time as calculated at MPS for the section in respect of the load or class of engines. If the MPS for a particular type or class of engine is shown as reduced figure, the reduced MPS is taken into account in working out of MRT, that is minimum running time, for trains worked by the particular type of or class of locomotives. The time required for permanent speed restrictions on the section, the time required for negotiating the gradients. Note: when a temporary engineering speed restriction is in force over a particular section, the minimum running time would shown in the timetable plus the time required for such temporary speed restrictions. Why running time to be calculated? For movement of trains for its crossings and precedence purposes, running time is necessary. To notify the passengers on platform through display boards the arrival and departure timings of the trains. To calculate section capacity, running time to be worked out. C is equal to 24 multiplied by 60 divided by T, where C is equal to section capacity and T is equal to running time. To fix up normal and minimum run time on each individual block section, the running time trials are conducted. When running time trials are conducted, yearly before changing of working timetable, change in speed, change in locotype, change in topography, change in signaling system, change in permanent speed restrictions, change in load, and introduction or extension of new trains. How running time trials are conducted? Running time trials are to be conducted for mail express, passenger, suburban and goods trains. In goods trains, separately with full load, empty, single head, double head, engine and brake van. For goods train, there is no minimum or normal running time. Since no goods trains are booked to stop, if it is required to stop 1 minute for acceleration and 1 minute for deceleration will be given. Procedure. The loco and crew selected for the trial should be representative of conditions of actual working. The speedometer of the locomotive should be accurate. The details of permanent speed restrictions and temporary speed restrictions on the day of trial should be collected. The approximate normal running time required for each block section should be assessed in advance as per the empirical calculations. Where running time A is equal to distance of the block section multiplied by 60 divided by booked speed. Time required for each acceleration for stopping the trains normally assumed. C. Gradient allowance provided on ad hoc basis. D. Time required for PSRs. E. Time of deceleration for stopping the trains. Hence, normal running time is equal to A plus B plus C plus D plus E. The approximate minimum running time required for each block section is to be assessed in the similar basis except that bare running time. In this case, bare running time will be assessed using the maximum permissible speed instead of booked speed in the calculation. 3 trials to be conducted by working with MPS and maximum permissible loads. Average of 3 trials to be taken to get minimum running time. Basing on minimum running time, normal running time to be worked out theoretically. Average speed attaining basing on minimum running time section wise to be worked out to keep a check that minimum running time does not exceed maximum permissible speed at any time. The following particulars to be taken: station name, station kilometer, arrival time, departure time, out of course detention, notch on each kilometer, gradient on each kilometer, speed attained of each kilometer, booster air pressure, load meter, remarks, etc. If MPS could not be obtained, the reasons for not obtaining to be furnished in the remarks column. While submitting the proposal for intersectional running time, the following particulars are to be shown. Particulars to be shown: existing running time, normal running time and minimum running time, proposed running time, that is normal running time and minimum running time, load existing and proposed, type of loco existing and proposed, overall running time minimum and maximum, reasons for additional time if asked for, reasons for reduction in running time if any, last trial done and reasons for current trial. Thank you.